Hello, gardeners. Forget everything you thought you knew about gardening, because this isn't just about growing plants. We're about to reveal how nurturing your garden can literally heal you from the inside out. This video isn't just about cultivating a vibrant backyard. It's a blueprint for personal restoration and a deeper connection to the living world around us. Prepare to transform your space and your life. When you look at your garden, what do you see? Perhaps rows of vegetables, flowering herbs, or freshly turned earth. But beneath the surface lies something extraordinary, a thriving metropolis of life that rivals any city on Earth. In just 1 teaspoon of healthy soil, there are more microorganisms than there are people on our entire planet. Billions of bacteria, miles of fungal threads, protozoa, nematodes, and countless other creatures are working together in an intricate dance of decomposition, nutrient cycling, and communication. This is the soil food web, and it's the foundation of all life above ground. Traditional gardening approaches, though well-intentioned, often treat soil as an inert growing medium, something to be tilled, fertilized, and controlled. Each time we dig and disturb the soil, we're essentially bulldozing that underground city, severing the fungal networks that connect plant roots and breaking apart the aggregates that create soil structure. The result is depleted, compacted earth that requires constant inputs of fertilizers and amendments just to keep plants alive. But when we understand that soil is alive, our entire approach changes. Healthy soil doesn't just grow better plants, it stores carbon, filters water, resists erosion, and creates the nutrient-dense food that our bodies desperately need. The vitality of your soil directly reflects the vitality you can cultivate in your own life. Regenerative gardening takes us far beyond simply adding compost to our beds. While compost is valuable, the true transformation happens when we embrace practices that work with nature's intelligence rather than against it. The first principle is minimal soil disturbance. Instead of tilling or digging, which destroys soil structure and releases stored carbon into the atmosphere, regenerative gardeners use no-dig or no-till methods. This means layering organic materials on top of the soil and letting earthworms and microbes do the mixing for us. Sheet mulching, alternating layers of cardboard, compost, and mulch, is a powerful technique that suppresses weeds while building soil fertility naturally. The second principle revolves around keeping living roots in the ground year-round. In nature, bare soil is rare. Living roots continuously feed the soil microbiome by releasing sugars and carbohydrates through a process called exudation. These exudates are like currency in the underground economy, trading nutrients with beneficial fungi and bacteria. Cover cropping is honestly one of the most effective ways to maintain living roots during those off-seasons. By planting clover, vetch, rye, or other cover crops, you protect your soil from erosion, fix atmospheric nitrogen, and create biomass that becomes organic matter once those crops are terminated. The third principle is diversity. Monocultures, whether in agriculture or just your own backyard, are really vulnerable to pests, diseases, and nutrient depletion. Regenerative gardens, on the other hand, embrace polycultures and plant guilds, grouping complementary species together the way they naturally occur in the wild. Here's where regenerative gardening gets, well, deeply personal. Your gut microbiome, that's the trillions of bacteria, fungi, and other organisms living in your digestive system, is actually remarkably similar in function to the soil microbiome. Both are diverse ecosystems that thrive on variety, break down complex materials, synthesize nutrients, and protect against pathogens. And now, research is revealing that the health of one directly influences the other. When you grow food in regeneratively managed soil, those plants develop more extensive root systems and form partnerships with a wider array of soil microbes. But the connection goes even deeper. Studies have shown that direct contact with healthy soil can actually improve our microbiome diversity. The simple act of digging in the dirt, getting soil under your fingernails, and breathing in that earthy aroma introduces beneficial microbes to our bodies. One particular soil bacterium, Mycobacterium vaccae, has been shown to trigger the release of serotonin in the brain, which could explain why gardening is so effective at reducing anxiety and depression. This isn't just folklore or wishful thinking. It's science actually validating what gardeners have always known intuitively: working with soil is truly therapeutic. You might be wondering, where do I even begin? especially if your soil is currently compacted clay or maybe depleted sand. The beauty of regenerative practices is that they really meet you where you are, and over time can transform any space. First, start by stopping the harm. Put away the tiller and try to avoid walking on your growing beds to prevent compaction. If you're starting a new bed, sheet mulching is honestly your best friend. Just lay down cardboard or newspaper over existing grass or weeds. Top it off with several inches of compost, and finish with a thick layer of wood chips or straw. You can plant directly through this lasagna of materials, and within a season, you'll have rich, workable soil teeming with earthworms. Permanent mulch is another game-changing practice. This is really the promise of regenerative gardening, that by healing our soil, we heal ourselves, our communities, and our planet. It's a practice full of hope and agency, especially in challenging times, and it offers tangible ways to participate in restoration rather than depletion. If this vision resonates with you, we invite you to join our community here at Healing Gardens. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss future videos where we'll continue exploring the profound connections between plants, soil, and human wellness. Please share this video with friends, family, or anyone you know who's ready to discover how gardening can be a path to healing, both for the earth and for ourselves. Together, we're cultivating a future of abundance, one garden at a time.